Hey, you right guys, Truth Munchers Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 8 of Pretty Little Liars season 7, almost halfway through the final season. The last few episodes, they've been fine, like I said, nothing truly special with the last few episodes just yet. I'm really kind of rooting for those last 10 episodes to be... I don't think they're going to be phenomenal, if I'm being completely honest, but if they can at least be great, that'd be, or good or great, that'd be nice, because... You know, even though I've had ups and downs with the show, of course, I don't think anyone in the right mind can think every episode of this show is perfection. I've been doing it for like so long, like 2 years. I kind of, it'd be weird of me not to want, you know, the last 10 episodes to be entertaining, but I just don't know how I feel about like this main story at the moment. But I only say the last 10 episodes and not from this point onwards is because I know the next 2 episodes, or 8, 9 and 10 at least, I think that's right, 8, 9 and 10, we're going to focus on the story. It has been for the last few episodes anyway, so I just don't really have any expectations. But then if they can change up the story, make it a bit more interesting for the final 10, fingers crossed. We'll wait to see. But yeah, episode 8 guys, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe, and if you do want uncut and early reactions to Pretty Little Liars, then link to that Patreon page will of course be down below. Like I said, by the time this video is on YouTube, Patreon will pretty much be on the last episode, I think, or almost there. So yeah, Patreon will be down below, as well as Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff like that. I think I just said. But yeah, let's do this.
You guys, Noel's been in the middle of everything that's been happening to us. He clearly has more anus than anyone else out there.
No, God, please. Please don't do that to me.
AD, Uber A, or whatever.
Wah!
I can't believe you guys.
Wah! Hanna, wah! 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 That's all that scene was with Hanna.
Noel Kahn is the one that we're after.
They just want to be certain, okay?
Oh, Hanna. So we're doing this for the 4th time. I just want to check. Cool.
Proof do we need than written on our car outside of the storm cellar?
That
Those
doesn't
exact words
mean
written on
it's...
Ezra's car at Camp Mona.
Hanna, shut up! Oh.
I'll be completely positive before we do anything right.
Thank you, Caleb!
I don't know what's going to change your mind.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, but we've done this so much. Run her over. Please kill her. You should have gone for Hanna, but... You can see the camera ring in her eyes. That's kind of funny. I just want to say, was that a dream? Was the whole thing a dream? That whole conversation? Because if it was, I would kind of let it slide, but Hannah's logic, again, I wouldn't put it past her to go do something that rash. Oh God, I was triggered. It was a dream. Why did I kind of wish the dream was real, but it was Noel running over Hanna? That'd be...
I don't even know why I'm surprised. I did this to myself. First off, you can't root for her not to be alive.
No.
Yeah,
No, of course
chill
not.
out, Ori.
And second,
Oh God. I'd never go why she didn't tell him.
answered, so I...
If I was Ezra, I'd so be done with all this.
What?
Ezra,
I'd be like,
Well,
leave,
guess
get
what?
out.
One of the trucks. Yeah, me too.
Ezra, just sack it off.
I think I'm...
Jesus. Emily was just stood there, like, looking at the wall.
It's 20 minutes to the first bell. I should go. Is everything okay? Yeah.
Yeah, just apparently that's meant to be my end game, and I don't really have any romantic connection with it yet.
Few dozen pastries. My name is Hackett.
Haggett.
Thank you.
Ha.
Principal Hackett.
Ha.
Hi.
Ah.
How are you?
Hey.
Fields. I was just thinking about
Every episode
Really?
ever.
Why?
You surprise me.
Does
How?
she?
Would you really
You
consider
surprise me
staying here to
with
take
how
that
many
job?
boring story arcs you have.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Addy, you're our teacher, but you're basically the same age. Oh, I can't be arsed. Please tell me that was Lucas. Lord help me with this show. Oh my God. Wait, we're not going to follow up with that scene. We're just going to cut to her throwing up in the toilet. Okay.
Usual prank.
If I was Ali, I would have given them all detention and then shot them all with a Tommy gun.
Hello. Hi.
Oh,
We're
adorable.
here to see Dr. Cochran.
Cochran?
Earlier.
Did I say that last
can I
episode?
help you?
Cochran. That was a character, right?
Oh,
Don't go looking for him.
What if he's in like a huge mansion in a penthouse or something? You think he belongs there? If you don't like him,
Emily. Is Nicole coming back?
Of losing you.
still should have told him.
I know what you're going...
How many hours till they reach the camp?
If she's alive, I'm gonna piss. Oh, oh my my god. I've been bit by a vampire. Oh, where's that? The reaction. Great acting.
Goodness, Hanna.
Ugh.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ravenswood, great. Can't wait for this storyline.
I had a dream.
What is this?
I've never considered it.
This is Spencer Hastings.
This is Dr. Cochran, remember me?
Oh yeah, how could I forget that
Of course,
name?
I'm the person.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop it. All right.
Let's jump to Spencer, and I somehow have her number.
And I didn't. A pen?
Write down this address.
Oh,
Why would you help her if you thought she sent someone to...
okay.
You would call the police.
Many people died here, Hanna. Before
I sense their souls. Ravenswood 2.0.
Definitely.
Definitely. I can... This episode needs to pick up quick. The only story I'm mildly interested in is Arya and Ezra at the moment.
Rings true today.
That some people like to troll other people?
I like weed.
Yeah, well, you'd know.
Oh! These little shits,
I
man.
apologize.
Oh my god. Pacing of the episode had a story.
You say you feel this darkness.
Pacing of the episode had a story. But had a story every... Oh my god.
You're in danger. That you already know that.
So, this was pointless then.
Very.
Oh my god. Noel's here! She said close and Noel was close. Oh my god. Can that mean one thing? That Noel will harm her?
Take any country drives lately?
I bet she's talking to herself. Bet that character ain't even there. It was Noel all along. The editing. Oh my god, I know you. You're A. Class of 2017.
So, as I
2.
was saying,
I
2
made the right decision.
minus 1 is
I
1.
think this place will provide just
1.
speed.
The first letter in the alphabet is A is 1.
Hackett, splendid.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
And then Kahn showed up and made Grunwald's head explode.
Well, Spencer or anyone else would be like, okay, Hannah, well, this is really interesting. See you later, and I'd walk
Okay,
off.
can you...
That Kahn is AD.
Shut up!
We weren't even together last night.
No, we were in my dream. Catch up.
Oh my
You
god,
guys, he
Hannah.
burned us out because way back when he pushed that sorority girl down the stairs.
Wiggle, wiggle, wah!
Sarah, tell
And what about the
Don't get me
songs
wrong, Noel is shady as
anyone
fuck,
right.
but...
I see. How's he doing?
Why
with
is she
the
screaming
calls?
everything?
Not good. He's the one behind everything.
No, it's not me! And everyone's just like,
Hey,
Hannah,
what else did I
shut
get
up.
you? Nothing.
If I was one of them, I'd
We're
just
at a dead
walk
end.
out. I'd be like, you know what, I'm actually done with this
No,
entire thing. Bye, Hannah, you're pissing me
I
off.
have a doctor's appointment to go to.
Oh my god, yeah, I can't wait for this appointment. This episode is dead. Come on. 15 minutes left. Are you joking? Hello?
What's it doing?
I want whiskey. Yeah, great.
They got me pretty busy. Patience
He'd be a good
with
little
children.
voice actor. He maybe is, I don't know.
Not created. You always return to family in the end.
Not true. Not true.
What a coincidence. I was just interviewing another candidate.
And who's this?
Actually, I
Mona.
believe you two were classmates.
Mona. Oh my god, it's worse than I could have imagined. You know what, Paige? You know what? Fine. Fine. And I'm only saying that because now I've watched the show closely, I realise Hannah's worse than Paige. God. And we've had Sarah Harvey. If we've had Sarah Harvey, we can put up with anyone.
That little place in College Terrace.
Oh, are they together for a bit again?
I was pretty focused on making it to the Olympics.
The Olympics? Wow.
I think we're gonna need more wine.
She seems very chilled out, to be fair. Is what it is. I don't like her, but... oh, they're gonna get back together. Watch. Watch. It's gonna happen. You don't need a flashlight to sit... whatever. I warned you bitches, do you really want to...
Colombian government regarding whether or not the hostages are still alive.
Oh,
but
shit.
They promised to release the latest as they have it.
They don't know yet.
I got you a ticket.
You got him a ticket
Flight leaves tomorrow morning.
without talking to him about it.
Take you.
Yeah, time for a flashback with Hannah. No.
The location, this number, all of it.
You forget my name.
Do you understand?
You forget this location. You forget.
Do you understand?
What's she doing? Is that meant to be a really cool scene? Oh, they're gonna kiss. Or a hug, I guess. Oh no, hug into a kiss. No, not today. They're gonna do it with him as well. Will he actually kiss her? Yeah, boy. Oh, I feel bad for her though, dude. She's one of those, like, I understand why she did what she did. It was just the wrong thing to do. This Paige actually watching through the window. Yeah, what a freak. What are you nodding your head for? You're not together. Pretty Little Lies always do pretty fun montage, so zooming in on everyone's face like, oh, Nathan Drake, we haven't seen him in so long. He's probably doing Uncharted 4 at this point. Okay, I guess we'll find out. Okay, there we go, guys. That is episode 8 of Pretty Little Liars season 7. Very bland episode, to be fair. I'll go with what I did like. It wasn't that much stuff, but the best part was Arya and Ezra. I felt like their kind of dilemma with, you know, his ex maybe being alive is interesting, especially just so close after he's proposed as well. I knew he'd come back and bite Arya for deleting that message, but I'm glad that he did kind of soon as well. But the fact that she bought him a ticket and she accepts that he has to go find out for himself as well, I like that. And, you know, as I said in the reaction, I don't agree with what she did, but it's one of those where I can see why she did it. So fair enough. And then the other thing I liked was not as much, but I think they could have done a bit more with it, but it was fine. It was Alison kind of struggling at the school and, you know, having all these kids being little shits. But yeah, this whole idea of Noel being the villain, again, I don't care too much because you've done what you've always done for Pretty Little Lies, which is you've introduced him about 4 episodes ago and now he's the main villain. It's not interesting. I know he's been in the show before, at least they haven't just bought someone out of thin air. But, you know, no one cares about Noel. We haven't seen Noel in 2 seasons. Why do we care if he's the villain or not? It should be a character that's been in the show the entire time. They already fucked themselves over by doing that because all the side characters that they never build on just dip in and out whenever they want. Like Ella, like I say, Ella and Byron don't exist anymore. Ashley's mum. Where's Ashley's mum? Has she even been in this season? Don't think so. So yeah, it's just weird that they dip in and out all the time and they never have consistency with the characters. It's like you can get attached to a character, and I don't mind the odd, say, like have a character, say Toby for example. He's a pretty good example of them where he disappears for a bit, like 2 episodes, and then he comes back for an episode or 2, then he goes out for 2 episodes or whatever. But they have so many characters where they'll be in it so much for like a story, and then they're gone for an entire season. And my problem with that is, it's like, why will we get attached to characters, or side characters more so, that we don't know if they're going to be in the show for the rest of it? Like Ella. Where's Ella? Jason is like this character brought back like last episode, but this episode he wasn't even in it. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Mona, another prime example, is like she's one of the best characters in the show, and they just haven't used her at all, like this season or anything, and she comes in and out, even though it's like, why? I'm not saying they need to be in every single episode all the time, that's unrealistic, there's so many side characters, but just have them, if you just have them pop up for a scene in an episode, the show feels like it can't have a character pop in for one scene every now and again. It's either they're non-existent or they're in the episode full on. There's no like, oh, they're just, you know, a little bit here. Obviously there is sometimes, like, but it's so few and far between that it's annoying. So this whole idea of Noel coming in and being the villain, which is the main plot at this point, I don't care. I'm not invested because no one cares about Noel. I'm sure he would be a good villain if he was in it before they accused him of being the villain, but he hasn't been for 2 seasons, so I don't give a shit. So in that case, and that leads into my main problem with this episode, is that it was so, like, Spencer and Arya were pretty much investigating about this. Hanna was investigating about this. Like, Hannah's vision of Noel and then having this Ravenswood character come back and be like, ooh, danger's near. And it's just like, how stupid and boring can you get? I'm sure Hannah's got some sick plan coming around the corner in episode 9, but I just, because it's related to Noel in some way, I'm not invested and I just don't care for it. And Hanna annoys me. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Hanna annoys the shit out of it. Every line of dialogue she screams at the camera, and it's just like, why? Like, these are her friends. They're not like people she hates. And like I said, I don't know if I was oblivious if she did this in seasons 1 to 3. Did she? I didn't think so, but I felt like she had more emotion and like she had better story arcs, like more personal story arcs in seasons 1 to 3, so maybe I didn't mind as much. But now all I see is these shit stories with her, and she screams at all her friends all the time, and it's so unbearable to watch. She infuriates me. It's just so annoying. And then Emily, you know, bringing Paige back, I'm like, fine, but again, it's a character that you haven't brought back in ages. But that's one that I can kind of understand, because she's been off doing her own thing. It's not like she's in Ravenswood or anything like that. In Rosewood. So I don't mind that one so much. She's not a character I care for anyway, so I don't care if she's in or out of the show. Yeah, rating the episode, the first half especially was so bland, it was so boring. I'm going to give this episode I'll go 4 out of 10, simply because of Ezra and Arya, and a bit of Ali. Spencer's story was boring, you know, going to this doctor, and that, you know, Dr. Cochran and all that I don't care. Hannah's story and her character was unbearable. Emily's was bringing Paige back because, like, whatever, it's just one of those, I don't really care. Ori's story is the only one that I felt that was actually, you know, really good. So 4 out of 10 from me, but thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed them. I thought the episode down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time for episode 9. Yo, we need a good episode, come on. Yeah, until then, peace.